What it do, what it do, what it do. This is your boy KQKC Boxing Network. And yes, you got it. We are working. We are always working over here at KQKC. Now, let's get into this video. After you hit my like button, make sure you do it. This is a video that I think you need to hear. So hit the like button. Now, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, we're on our way to 6,000 subscribers. Let's get there. Let's try to get there before the New Year's. So, with that said, don't forget, I come on Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Then Saturday night, if there's a fight, it doesn't matter if it's in the afternoon or a night, I'm going to call both of those. Then Saturday mornings, it's me and Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We will be live with the morning after show. That's right, we will talk about all the fights prior to that morning. And also, we will talk about the latest and the greatest in the sport of boxing. And speaking of the latest and greatest, we're talking about Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford. Yes. The one just knocked out with a devastating knockout on David Antonesia. Now, of course, we know that he pretty much broke the negotiations between him and Errol Spence and decided to take the easy route. Other words, he threw legacy out the window and money became important to him. Normally, it's the other way around. Normally, fighters like to get to a certain age, then knowing that they made the money they made, but now it's all about legacy. How you want to be portrayed when you retire. So, let me tell you people, the Hall of Fame is prestigious. It's a great honor, but people don't really talk about that shit. People talk about who you fought, when you fought them, and how you ducked them, how you could have fought them 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and how you abduct them then. Well, I'm not going to hold you long, but we all know the story. We all know that he abandoned the biggest boxing match in history. One of the biggest boxing match in history. Let me correct that. We know that he abandoned negotiations for what? A quick buck. A quick buck. Now, I'm no math major, but I ain't no damn fool either. You're not hurting for money. You're not hurting for money. You could have waited, but that's not here or sure not there. Let's talk about today. Now, all of a sudden today, or other words, in the last week, Terrence Crawford tells Errol Spence, it's time. It's time to get fried. It's time to let's get it on. But, of course, Errol Spence is focusing on that health. We all know, every time Errol Spence get into an incident, he come back stronger and better than before. In my eyes, in my opinion. And now, all of a sudden, Terrence Crawford wants to fight Errol Spence. Now, let me tell you something. Bud Crawford, when he saw that Errol Spence is on his square, when he knew that Errol Spence looked unbeatable, remember I said look unbeatable. He got to shaking in his boots and ran for the motherfucking hills. Now, all you Bud lovers, even your Errol Spence lovers, those are the facts. I don't give a shit if you want to say this, trying to flip it like a motherfucking burger. It is what it is. He ducked. Now, what's your definition of duck? It definitely ain't mine. So, therefore, he's one to call out Errol Spence. And let me tell you why. Because he can't make no type of money. No type of money. Nowhere close what he ever been making without Errol Spence. So without Errol Spence, he's just going through the motions. Because remember, he's a promotion free agent. And he hasn't been doing a very good job at it. That's why the title say the most hated fighter in the sport of boxing. Because not only Errol Spence fans, I have known at least 10 Bud Crawford fans that say, hey man, I love Bud, man. I ride with Bud, but he did fuck up. Now, I can't ride with him no more. And he knows that. That's why he came out with that phony Instagram trying to explain his actions. Now, don't give me that shit that he wanted to fight this year. He didn't want to remain active when he could have waited just 2, maybe 3 weeks. That's cap. And whoever's saying it, that's cap. I'm sorry. KQ speaks the facts. If you don't like it, oh well. Oh well. Y'all must forgot, I'm a grown ass man. I tell him, I'm gonna tell his team, it's all bullshit. Terrence Crawford, at that time, is just like a dope dealer. He want that fast money. That's all. It's no different. The dope dealer used the dope. He used his hands. Hello? Oh, hello. Now, Errol Spence was in a fender, not bender. He was in a big crash that totaled his car. Now, of course, Errol Spence being Errol Spence, who's in a different tax bracket than Bud Crawford, had a armor-plated car / truck. In other words, something like, the federal government would have, bulletproof and things like that. Well, a little 14-year-old. Now, my chat, my family members, they know how I feel about that. No, ain't no time out here. If I was Errol Spence, I'd say, look here, I won't sue. I go get me another whip, but I'm finna whip his ass. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. Give me 5 minutes with your son. That's all I ask. 5 minutes or 5 years in jail. So, I would took his little ass and spanked it. All right? Now, for y'all that say, oh, time out. I give him a time out. Well, good for you. But, trust me, I had put 3 girls through college. And trust me, I never had a whoop, not one. Now, my son, I would tear that ass up because he deserved it. Now, he's never been arrested, never been in no trouble, and that's very rare in the city of Chicago. But with Bud Crawford, the shit you trying to pull now, trying to save face, trying to say, okay, I'm ready now, I got my bag, I got my money, now I'm ready now. When you heard that Errol Spence is not fighting to May, now all of a sudden, you want to jump and say, I want to fight now, because you're trying to save face. How about that hedge fund company, Bud? How about that? Oh, that's right. That was a lie. This man been contradicting himself ever since Errol Spence had 3 belts. Why? Because he's selfish. He don't want Errol Spence to go undisputed on his ass. I'm sorry, Bud Crawford fans. All that, every time you talk about Bud, it's switching. Oh, he know how to switch. That's non-avoid when you're fighting a southpaw, dumbasses. Now, I know this supposed to be a video, but I can make a video long as I want to. I make this bitch an hour if I want to. But the point is, all of a sudden now, Terrence Crawford now wants to be saving face. That's all it is. He just want to save face. Because he know most, or at least half of the world, think he's number 1, an asshole. Number 2, capping. And number 3, in contradiction, walking machine. So, Errol Spence, he has 120 days to fight, or he has to give up that belt. Now, Errol Spence is in a dilemma, all because of Bud Crawford. See, Bud, or Errol Spence thought he had he was negotiating in good faith with a no good fighter. But Crawford had something else on his mind. He thought he was going to walk in PBC and they going to write him a blank check and he just could go and just do what he wanted. But no, it don't work that way, son. You the B-side. You the B-side. Ain't no 50-50 here. We understand and we'll always congratulate you what you did at 140. But you had 147 now. What have you did at 147? Now, don't forget, the IBF, 120 days. Errol Spence, once again, got to do the damn heavy lifting. Either Keith Thurman or Boots Ennis. Now, take your choice. They both are formidable opponents. They both equal out to all Terrence Crawford opponents. An agent, and a person that never was in shape. A person that looked over to his father and said, come on, are you stopping now? A Sean Porter, Mr. Ass Kissed him himself. After that fight, they became besties. Hello? I'm sorry you don't like the video, but it is what it is. Now, once again, Terrence Crawford picked the easiest fighter to fight. Oh, wait a minute now. This is a movement now. Oh, wait a minute. Let me stop because it's a movement. But you got Paulie, Mr. No Good Racer himself up there. Oh, I'm sorry. And you get another Russian that lives in London. A payday. Now, no offense to any fight step in the ring, but I know a lot of less talented black fighters. I'm not gonna name names, but I do. I mean, and what they say, what y'all young motherfuckers say, let's keep it for real, for real. Well, for real, Terrence Crawford is bullshitted. Now all of a sudden you think Errol Spence is vulnerable from the car accident, and now you want to bring your black ass out now and say, oh, I'll fight him. But when they asked you that question after the fight, you didn't know what to think yet. Man, oh man, I tell you, y'all got to get y'all ass together. Do I want to see the fight? Yes, I do. But I'm not going to sit up here and cap. I don't want to see the fight under those pretenses. I want to see the fight because you were forced. I'm talking about Errol Spence. And one thing I can say about Errol Spence, now I'm a Charlo fan. Let's get that clear right now. Both Charlos, and I keep it real. Those are my guys. One is doing a damn good job. The other one don't know what to think. Those are facts for your ass. In closing, I hope that bag was big enough for you, Terrence. Because that might be your last bag your ass get. Because if I was Errol Spence, I give your ass one chance and one chance only. Accept this or take a fucking walk on a short ass plank. I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you like the content of this video, hit the like button. Share this video. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Because you don't want to miss my live streams, baby. That's right. I go in on everybody. And don't forget, the next video is going to be about Adrian Broner. I'm dropping that today, before Christmas. So y'all can think about how his fat ass is going to be eating Christmas dinner. You signed a 3-fight deal, AB. First of all, you lied. And I'm going to get into that also. You lied on Al Heyman. You only had one damn pay-per-view fight. And I would love to see BLK Prime sit there and give you your pay-per-view money 2 days later. I would love to see that. A motherfucker have a sock hop at the skating rink. Don't give that money that fast. I come on Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time. I come on right after 78 Sports TV. And I come right on before, you guessed it, Trill Boxing Talk. I'm right in the middle of two great shows. And I love it. Oh, I love it. And with that, that's all I have. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to Black Media's Row. And I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. And I want you to go in peace. So alaikum salam. I want you to have a great holiday. Have a great holiday on yourself. And with that, I'm on to the next one. Peace.